Okay, Caps, let's do you. Don't forget, sun, moon, rising, wherever it is in your chart. Cafe Astrology does a free natal chart. It's better if you know what your time of birth is, but you don't need to. You just have to get less information. Wherever Capricorn's in your chart, this is what they're talking about. So, this is from the 12th to about the 19th. One card, Spirit, please. What do they need to know? On the 12th of January 2021, Spirit, to around the 19th. Thank you. Have a night. Morning, Ben, if you're out there still. Hope everything's going all right. It's going fine. What do we need to know? Is that you? No. Be very extra careful because I missed it first time round in the daily read, so I want to make sure I find it. I'm sure they do this to wind me up. Yep, there it is. Should have started where I was going to start. Never second guess yourself. It's terrible. Okay, so losses, financial losses, or feeling like you've got financial losses, but that's, you know why? Well, no, I'm going to tell you, is because you're not walking away. Perhaps an immature water sign energy is causing you problems, or a narcissist, somebody who loves themselves more than they love anyone else. It's no offers of love, no communications of love, complete blockage as far as that goes. Feeling like you're banging your head against a brick wall and pretty much ready to give up, but you haven't walked away. You need to stop being manipulated, get out of a toxic situation, end a contract, or just release yourself from this situation. Look at things differently, which is what the daily read was about. There's no other major arcanas in your spread. So this means that this enemy is yourself. You're your own worst enemy. and it's time to be a bit more detached, get some good advice, professional advice, and think logically, because you're just in this constant stream of manipulation. So you need to stop caring about what other people think. I know it's really hard because you don't care a lot, but you've got to cut those ties. It's something that can't stop unless you stop it, and you're your worst enemy. You can overcome these enemies. There is probably a dominant male that rubs you up the wrong way. Could be a father figure, could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Somebody's really getting to you, or you're winding yourself up. And what did I say about them winding me up? That's what they're doing. But usually that's because unless you get good and mad, you don't change anything. You don't really like change, even though you are a cardinal sign. So you're feeling a lack, probably for about 5 years. And they're telling you you are strong enough, but you've got to battle with these demons. It's a power struggle, and I think it's within yourself. But there we go again, there's that Leo. It's a karmic situation. It's healing your heart, expressing yourself. It's those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past, that if you diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There is a passing, a death, or an ending to something, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back. You probably were. But that's ended. It's over. Stop comparing yourself to other people. It's not a race. You're not meant to have accumulated great wealth yet. You are sowing the seeds for a greater future. So don't expect financial success just yet. Even if it's been 7 years. I know you feel like you're going nowhere. There could be something to do with the home and family life. It's either raising to a higher level and being more emotionally fulfilling, or it's got as good as it's going to get. And you're going to have to turn your back on it and find your own future, your true path. You're not going to walk it alone because Spirit are sending you somebody, someone in spirit or in the flesh, and it could be a Virgo. And Virgos are a brilliant match for you. They have no time for finances. They're not bothered really how much you earn. But it could also be you having to go within and realise that your true path may not be one that is very financially rewarding. Not at first, anyway. The most important thing is for you to learn and grow. Those born 1965 plus or minus 12 February to February may be involved. The lockdown may have a lot to do with this. Hospital doors and health matters are or will improve. You are strong enough to get through this. However, we have today's energy, Pisces energy, where you have to start seeing things from a different angle. Stop playing the martyr or the victim when you could quite easily say no, but you don't, so that's your fault, nobody else's. And stop sacrificing yourself for people who aren't grateful. They're not, no matter what you do, it's never going to be good enough. So you have to have your own self-esteem. Know that you will be successful. Get yourself a makeover. If you're wallowing in this lockdown, get up every morning, get showered every morning, make yourself look the best you can so that you feel good, so that you are giving the right impression out. Those born on the 12th, the 4th and the 31st, positive energy, but there is stubbornness here. There is not taking no for an answer. There is possibly government officials, father figures. There is someone probably saying you'll do this or you're out, or somebody putting the pressure on. And again, doesn't matter whether you're male or female, you have to cut the ties. Where is that? Is there? Perfect match. Detach. Be detached from a situation in which you feel stuck. But advice is needed. No two ways about it. I was born on the 9th or the 27th. Fantastic energy. Oh, there's an external lover. There's problems definitely within the home and family life, and there is a passing. There's no two ways about it. An end of an era, but I think with the two cards, it's probably the passing of a person. Someone that works within the home, a male, because it is gender specific, is a negative energy or leaving the home. There is a new home mentioned, or a strange building, hospitals, schools, colleges, universities, or just a new home. Someone is being released from prison, so it could be a prison. So, or you are being released from a prison of your own making, because love is coming. February the 14th maybe, but there is love here. Someone's receiving, possibly a female is receiving the written word that is distressing, and I think it's about this passing. But there's unconditional love here for you somewhere. Lovely energy, bookmarked with love, but there is a passing, there is an ending. If this was a personal read, I would say someone is passing. And if there was a date, the only one really I can think of is, let's see, probably the 12th. You have to see things from a different angle, so maybe the 12th today. So you may get news of a passing today or within the week. Oh yeah, because somebody's between two worlds. Somebody is about to pass. And also you are passing through one stage of your life to another. There is definitely a very divine masculine energy. Could be, like I said, you're a father figure, somebody who is full of fire. The truth needs to be told. Live your truth. Walk your true path. Then you'll have peace of mind. This is the thing, right? You want to do things by the book. You want to follow the rules, but you have to question them as well. Don't just blindly follow. Don't dwell in the past. Don't live in the future, or work for today to live in the future, because the future's not promised. You have to live in the here and now, and I think this passing will prove that to you. Passings always make us reevaluate our lives. Too many, sorry. Yeah, it's about your happiness. Who holds the key to your happiness? What is it? What holds the key to your happiness? It needs to be unlocked. And it is the number 26 again. So you have to be strong enough to go towards your happiness. Express yourself. heal your heart. Oh, Uranus, you see, it's the upstart. This is the thing. Number 9, which I said, didn't I? Number 9 is very important. 9 or 27th. You may be the black sheep of the family. I've got Capricorn as my rising, my ascendant. And it's, people see us as the rebels, the rule breakers. But that's what we are. It may be our shadow side, if you like. Also, it's equivalent to the Tower. So, the external public life, which we have, where is he? As your card, can be very tolerant. It forgives everything but genius. And I'm not saying where genius is, Capricorns, but we are definitely the wild card. And that was Oscar Wilde's quote. A sudden bolt of surprise that causes absolute chaos. Uranus is the awakener. It's time to wake up. Chaos emerged with 2 expressions of deities, the father and the mother. What did I say? There's the father. Did we not get the mother? I'm sure she's here somewhere. Maybe that was in the other read. Oh, I know, she's on the bottom of the deck there. The father and the mother issues. There we are. It's a higher octave of Mercury, so it's about communications. It's time to break the rules and smash the shackles. Easier said than done, I can hear you saying it. It's the planet not only of genius, but also intuition, which arrives in sudden flashes like lightning, seemingly out of nowhere. Uranus is the revolutionary planet, opening up channels to the higher mind and bringing about necessary changes which can no longer be resisted. Uranus is not really personal, and its viewpoint is one of detachment. What did I say? Detach. Detach. It symbolises one who doesn't really need a partner, but is friend and soulmate to everyone. And the sooner you realise that you don't need others, the better. Those under the influence of Uranus are objective just enough to derive reliable insight into other people's motivations. These types tend to be brainy and cool. Such detachment is needed when everything is about to be turned upside down. So don't worry if it is. Another very important element of Uranus is its link to technological advances and how the future is going to look and be, and we know that's going to change because Aquarius is rife and it's time for things to change. But I don't think it's going to change the way people think it is. Those in power believe it'll go a certain way. They haven't factored in us. When this card comes up in a reading, there will be jolts and surprises in regard to your question or focus. After all, Uranus is the upstart planet, so there won't be any smooth ride here. You can anticipate matters to turn rather eccentric, if not shocking, and not in the way you expected. So don't look upon these manifestations as wrong for you. Instead, go with it and see how your life becomes transformed in ways not exactly as you predicted, but far better. You may feel excitable or nervous at present, especially when it comes to things you're currently focusing on, and it may seem as if everything's speeded up a bit too much, even forced against your will. But it's not a good idea to resist. The best approach is to entertain the possibility that of what you are about to learn. You can anticipate changes to be liberating, a force offering a new course or path. Since Uranus is a planet of technology, you may find yourself having to master a new tool, a machine, a computer, or even a job involving the internet. Since Uranus is the planet of air, storms and lightning, anything having to do with flight, messages carried via the air, electrical energies will be a major part of it. Phones, television sets, computers, artificial intelligence and bionics may also figure in. Your surroundings may start to exhibit electrical malfunctions. It's important to pay close attention to the wiring in your home and office. It is also important to point out the connections between Uranus and alternative forms of sexuality and gender identity. In fact, in Victorian England, homosexuals and transgender people were referred to as Uranians. Therefore, you might find yourself among people with alternative viewpoints, sexuality, and sometimes people of a different class or background. All in all, this card means your life is about to change in big ways rather than small ones. The Uranus card says, go with it and see what happens. There are rapid changes in store, shocks, jolts, sudden transformations and the unexpected. Revolution, government overthrows, rebellion, people bucking against authority, turbulence and upset in the usual patterns, unpredictability and being knocked off balance. Relocation is a possibility. Yes, I think so. Feeling shattered, being erratic, not staying on course, innovation, originality, novelty, the taboo, a sense of being different and going against the status quo, counterculture, the avant-garde, alienation from peer groups and family, estrangement, autism, genius, intuition, intelligence, ingenuity, innovation, bolts of insight, a leap in consciousness, acts of discovery. Computers are massively important. The World Wide Web, brotherhood, sisterhood, homosexuality, bisexuality, transgender people, skies, lightning, thunder, storms, weather, pewter, funny enough, electric blue, oddballs, nerds, science, psychics, electromagnetism, research, technology, robots, science fiction, flights, space travel and planets, outer space, UFOs and aliens and foreigners. And I have been saying for quite a while now, I would not be surprised at all if aliens landed tomorrow. So change is coming, a revolution is about to take place, there will be shocks, but you have to stay the genius that you are. Use technology as much as you can and look for the alternative lifestyle people. They are your tribe. Thanks for listening.